Let's hear about your relationship to the church. It started rather unexpectedly, I think.
It really did. It was a wonderful Sunday afternoon. My mother is a very loving, amazing woman who has taught us from childhood how to pray and worship God. And it has been a beautiful experience growing up under her all these years. But she was choosing to worship God and not attend to her body at that moment when I wanted to exit it. And as she was worshiping God very passionately, my mom has a very beautiful, soft voice, and she was singing "It Is Well." And as I thought about it earlier, I was like, "What mom was singing?" I remember the story. She was singing "It Is Well," and she hit a high note. Her water broke, and she thought she'll be fine because she's a nurse. And she continued on and realized no need to sit down. They ushered her over to the pew, and I was protruding out. The interesting thing about that, I was only 5 months, 2 weeks, 2 days old. So I was a preemie. And as they began to help my mother bring me forth to the world, they noticed I was very tiny and got me to the hospital. And I got there, they got me in and took care of me. And a nurse put me in the incubator, but forgot to cover my eyes. And back in those days, in the 70s, the incubator lights were extremely bright and they didn't use all the protective gear they have today. And they said that I stared into the light for a long period of time and it burnt my retinas. And because of that, I should have been blind, but my family prayed and they believed God. And to this day, I see very well at times, especially when I have my friends. They see pretty well, but I'm still very sensitive to light. But it was always said that there was a destiny and a plan of God for my life. How I entered in, how I was conceived, how I entered the world, and the challenges that I fought as an infant. And so I am just very grateful to be raised in a beautiful community that has taught me to reverence and honor God and pursue destiny. And so I'm just thankful to be here and to be a part of this community and to add my part and give my contribution so that what the God calls on Dell's life to execute will be done well with my part.
Well, good. So the point was she was born on a church pew. And I'll bet no one else can say that.